Hello guys! Today I'm showing you how to make a very good Italian pasta sauce. Ching. There's something to know about. I had to wait, I don't know, until I was 20 until my dad showed me that recipe. And now I'm very mean to him by giving you this. You open a can of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, so that they have the most flavor. Good, that's our mixture. Tomatoes. A can of tomatoes, onions, garlic, 2 to 3 tablespoons, butter, dried tomatoes, concentrated tomato, salt, olive oil, rosemary, thyme, majoran, cumin, cinnamon, honey. Always you need some pepper. Good, then let's start. We stir them in, but just slightly. So the color of the onions already changes. So when they start getting shiny, use a lot of salt. 1 teaspoon, and this is actually an espresso spoon. I use a bit more of that. Use a lot of pepper. Don't overdo it. The cumin. 2 tablespoons of honey. Now it's about to caramelize it. Just shake them. So the color changes. Gets a bit golden. I put in the olive oil now. The thing is, you have to cover it fully with olive oil. There's a rule about this sauce. You can never use too much olive oil. So when it starts boiling, then we put in the tomato. Let them things chill, and you will have a different result then. So after a short time, I usually spread it a bit. Make sure that the tomatoes are at the bottom. Then you have to wait until the thing is boiling. So when it's boiling properly, I turn down the heat on 1/3 of the power of the stove, and I use a cover. I turn it with the round way to the outside. Yeah, and then you leave it for 15 minutes, I would say. In between, I stir it a bit, like just one time to shake that the sauce is not sticking to the ground. And at that point, I would suggest to add the dried tomato concentrate, like 2 teaspoons or a bit more. So we let it rest for another 10 minutes this time. And I already start adding the spices. So this is cinnamon here. What's the name? So that's a lot, I guess. Oregano. Some rosemary. That looks much, but it has to be something because we need some flavor. And then we have the chili. Yeah, looks like a picture to me. Close it for another 10 minutes, I said. So there we are again. Looks a bit different now. I hope the steam will go away soon. So now you can see something. There. So that looks very good to me. So what we did now is we stirred in the tomato concentrate and the dried spices. And yeah, then it should cook for, I don't know, you can do it for 45 minutes maybe 1 hour, depends on how much time you have. So I waited 25 minutes. As I told you, from time to time you have to stir a bit. It's actually boiling a bit too much. So, as you can see, it already looks like a good sauce. I would say another 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe in 15 minutes. Let's say in 15 minutes I will start boiling the water for the noodles. So that's the result after 20 minutes. Now it's a bit burned on the bottom, but it's okay. Usually you have to do it every 15 minutes. You can see we have less big chunks, we have less of them. I can zoom in a bit. It's almost done. And we do the noodles now. Always use a spoon to put them underwater. Should be done fast to make them done equally. Reducing the heat from full power to 2/3. And after a short while you have to stir again, otherwise they will stick together. Yeah. And you always boil them without a cover. So then I will time it now for 9 minutes, I would say. And it's done. Let's have a look inside of the tomato sauce. beautiful color. What do I put on top? I have some pesto. This one is a creamy pesto. I like the classic ones more. Yep, nice. Then we should have some cheese on top. That's all. Finished. There you can see the sauce very well. Have a nice meal.